From the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Dale and Scott.
Dale and Scott. Scott and Dale. Hey, do you know what the date is? It's 11/22/22.
Hey.
11/22/22.
A lot of people are getting married today.
You think?
I don't know.
On a Monday? Who gets married on a Monday of Thanksgiving week?
It's Tuesday, fucker.
Oh, it is Tuesday. What the fuck is wrong with me? Hey, it's Thanksgiving week, everyone, and I want to talk about your Thanksgiving meal. You know, we've been talking to a couple of our friends this week, and they've been telling us what they're making, and everybody makes different stuff.
It's not what I call traditional, but maybe everyone's traditional is completely different.
Like we had a friend today that said that she was making deviled eggs. That's an Easter thing, isn't it?
I don't know.
All right, so here's what's on our menu.
All I want is turkey mashed potatoes. That's it.
Well, you can get that. This is what's on our menu. We're getting the honey baked turkey from the honey baked ham store. They actually have turkeys. We've got gravy, stuffing, macaroni and cheese, green bean casserole, cranberry sauce, of course, sweet potato casserole, which is my favorite with the little mini marshmallows on top. Regular white mashed potatoes, and then these little snowflake rolls. So I think that sounds good, right? Yeah, just little rolls, little buttery rolls. Yeah.
Are you gonna make them by hand?
No, I bought them at the store.
What's wrong with just some Pillsbury Grands?
That's
the best of the best, man.
No, I mean not for Thanksgiving. Not for Thanksgiving. Anyway, I'm excited about it.
Need Parker House rolls.
Yes, those would be great. I can go get those if that's what you want.
That is yummy.
I know some yummy ones
with the butter and garlic stuff spilled all over the top of them.
Yeah. So what are we missing out of what I told you guys? What do you have at your Thanksgiving?
Probably some weird shit.
And while you're getting ready, you guys can watch the 96th running of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. I mean, it's kind of a staple. It's what you watch while you're starting to get the turkey ready. Maybe you've already had breakfast or you're having it with your family and you're getting the turkey prepped and ready to go in the oven.
Well, for us, we'd just be waking up and having coffee.
True. It's on NBC and Peacock this year, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know if they show it at 6 a.m. here. Do they show it live or do they show it at 9 a.m. here in the Pacific time zone? I don't really remember. Interestingly, I saw this when I was looking up the information about when the parade starts. It's called PG. It's TVPG. Which I thought was weird.
I love it.
Instead of TVG. So what?
Well, I'm waiting for.
Why is it parental guidance suggested to watch the parade?
TV rated R.
Right? Maybe
that is a hell of a.
We should start that. We should start the R-rated Thanksgiving parade.
Out of all places, it should be here.
All right, but
scantily clad people.
Listen to this lineup this year. I don't know that I've ever seen a lineup like this before. These are the performers that are going to be in the parade this year. Paula Abdul, Blues Clues. You know, Steve is back.
Yes, and he is. If you're on TikTok, look for him, and he has done one or two videos talking about quote unquote his demise and all the rumors that went out, which are all completely stupid and false.
Right.
But yeah, he's on there.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what Blues Clues is, just Google it. You'll figure it out. Gloria Estefan's going to be there. Jimmy Fallon and the Roots. Leah Michelle and the cast of Funny Girl. Of course, the Radio City Rockettes will be there. The Muppets are going to be there. Jordan Sparks, Dionne Warwick, Santa Claus, and Santa Claus is usually last in the parade, but guess who's going to be last this year? Mariah Carey singing All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Mariah fucking Carey.
And I guarantee you, 99.9% sure that she will not be singing All I Want for Christmas Is You. No. She will be lip syncing to
My only surprise out of this list is Dionne Warwick.
That's what friends are for.
I actually thought she was dead.
She is not dead, but she is old as fucking dirt. She's going to be on one of those one of those
But what
floats.
I say that because she's also performing here.
She has been performing here kind of sporadically at kind of third-rate venues, and the ticket sales were so bad that she gave up and went home.
Like, why does she just do psychic readings?
Right? That's what she's really good at. Hey,
Call me now.
Speaking,
Remember those commercials?
I do remember that.
Call me now.
Speaking of Mariah Carey, she is not the only queen of Christmas. The U.S. Trademark Appeal Board ruled that she cannot be the only one. She lost her trademark bid. We talked about this about a month or so ago.
I actually really agree with this.
Yeah, Darlene Love and Elizabeth Chan, who both also call themselves the Queen of Christmas, kind of made a stink about Mariah Carey.
I mean, Darlene Love is, that woman, she's Christmas.
She's Christmas.
Mariah Carey has one song.
But Mariah Carey,
yes, song.
And
Darlene Love is classic Christmas.
Exactly. Nobody gets to be the Queen of Christmas. That's what the Trademark Appeal Board has said.
Darlene Love is one of those that you might not know her by name, but you listen to her music all the time, every year.
Yeah.
It's sure. Darlene Love and the what? There's that one album.
The Supremes. No,
it's not the
Diana
fucking
Ross.
Supremes.
The Pixels. I don't know.
It's something.
We'll look it up. Somebody will look it up. Meanwhile, Carrie just launched a new line of holiday-inspired bath and body products so that your parts can smell like Christmas all year long.
This, my friends, is the Swish Edition. From their secret underground studio, this is the Swish Edition.
I got a mouthful for you guys.
Dale and Scott are in the studio on the mics, and they fired up the antenna.
It has to come whether you like it or not.
And if you're willing to show it, they'll take a picture of it.
I actually think I might throw
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, here are your new best friends. They're your hosts,
It's very exciting for me because this is the best show ever made.
Dale and Scott.
Speaking of Christmas, Dale, it's all about Christmas now because it keeps coming earlier and earlier every year. We've been talking to a lot of our friends and saying, hey, have you started doing Christmas yet? And literally everybody, even our friend Farron was telling us just yesterday that she and her boyfriend feel guilty because they haven't put up their Christmas lights yet. And their neighbors have their lights up. And this is like 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Fuck
and
them.
they feel guilty.
I mean, fuck the neighbors, not
Right.
fuck Farron.
Speaking of Christmas, there's a new thing this year, and it's a little bit ridiculous. It's called Ranch on a Branch. We talked about this just a couple weeks ago. We talked about Snoop on a Stoop, remember?
Yes.
And of course, the original Elf on a Shelf. And now Hidden Valley Ranch is came out with Ranchy.
I want this so bad.
He's the star of Hidden Valley Ranch's new holiday tale. Your parents are supposed to put Ranchy in a new location every day. We got a picture of it here. I'll put it up on our social media. He's basically a bottle of ranch with arms and legs. And he's Velcros at the top so you can kind of stick him different places, like on your tree or on your dick or wherever you want. Anyway, they say the new locations help him inspire people to spread joy, which could power them to achieve their dreams of becoming a real bottle of ranch dressing. And as it is with everything that we talk about, a plush Ranchy was available along with a storybook on Hidden Valley Ranch's website for $30. And of course, it's already sold out. But you can get on a wait list, and they're going to make some more for people.
Are they going to be in time for Christmas?
I don't know.
All right, well, I'm doing this tomorrow.
Yeah, but
because I want both things.
Guess what else you can do? Now, this is ridiculous. You can go over to hiddenvalley.com and order your own custom bottle of actual ranch dressing with your name on it. And if you scroll down just a little bit, Dale, you can see what it looks like.
I see it.
Yeah, it's got some Christmassy type things on it, and you can get your name printed right on the damn bottle of ranch dressing. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but it's a thing.
I want to do it.
It's a thing. All right, I want you to get your own bottle of ranch. Dale's Ranch. You actually live on a ranch, so that would be perfect.
We don't really.
It's a horse ranch. We live on a horse ranch.
Is it? There's no horses here.
It used to have horses on it. There's horse poop back there to prove it. This week also happens to contain Black Friday. Black Friday's happening this Friday. I was wondering about the origins of Black Friday. And so I kind of figured it out. It started in 1951, the term, when workers would call out sick on the Friday after Thanksgiving, and it kind of happened in mass because it is kind of stupid that there is a holiday on a Thursday and then you expect your workers to come back and work one day before the weekend. So universally, most companies, if they have any sense, gives people off Thursday and Friday. So you have a 4-day weekend, right? But it wasn't always the case, especially back in the 50s. So many people called out sick on the Friday that they started calling it Black Friday. Now, of course, the retail stores started using that name because it's unofficially the first day of the Christmas shopping season. So,
well, they don't use Black Friday because it's officially the first day of the holiday season. It's typically one of the few times in the year where these retailers are in the black.
Maybe that's true, but that's not the research that I found on Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is a good source.
Do you know why Thanksgiving is the 4th Thursday instead of the last Thursday of the month?
Because that's when the pilgrims came.
President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, back in the 40s, he decided that Thanksgiving was going to be the 4th Thursday to give retailers an extra week of holiday sales. It was totally an economical reason.
Well, how nice.
Yeah.
Very smart.
And it is estimated that shoppers will spend an average of $335.47 this Black Friday.
Why does that seem so low to me?
That does seem low, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But what we do here at the show, and we've been doing this since the beginning of Swish Edition, we encourage you guys to try to not go do the Black Friday shit at Target and Best Buy.
Well, I've read that a lot of those are going to be closed
on Thanksgiving. But they'll certainly be open on Black Friday.
But they're not going to be open at like midnight.
No.
I think pretty much everyone's kind of done with that bullshit.
It is bullshit. But what we're encouraging y'all to do is go to Small Business Saturday, which is this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
Go to the local store, the ones that are owned by the people in your neighborhood, and spend money there. I mean, especially when Dale and I had our own clothing store in Washington, D.C., we wanted people to come shop at our store instead of going to Macy's. Yeah. Fuck Macy's. And then, of course, next Monday, they call it Cyber Monday because that's the day when most people go back to work and they sit down at their computer. Instead of doing their work, they start doing their Christmas shopping online. It is the #1 day for online orders of the entire year.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving.
I do almost 99% of my shopping online.
And the last 5 minutes of the show, we've told all of our listeners nothing that they don't already know.
That's why I don't understand why we even do this show.
But one of the things they might not know is that tomorrow, Wednesday, November 23rd, is National Espresso Day. So get your ass to Starbucks or your local coffee beanery that,
we can make ours here.
Yeah. National Espresso Day. It's not espresso. There's no X in it. All those fuckers that call it espresso.
Yeah.
It's espresso. It's got S's in it, no X's. Speaking of beverages, CNN is planning to tone down the alcohol on their annual New Year's Eve broadcast this year.
Boo.
Because they are wanting more respectability. It's all Don Lemon's fault. And you know what? I could not hate this guy more. And it keeps coming up on the show. It keeps coming up in articles that I read.
You hate people for being drunk and happy?
No, I just don't like him.
Okay, you just don't like him. Because you can't argue the point you don't like him because he got drunk, because you've been in some pretty shitty situations yourself, mister.
I did not in any way.
You basically spit your drink on a slot machine not that long ago to the point where it wouldn't even work anymore.
I did do that. But that's because I swallowed wrong. I swallowed wrong and up came my drink. All right, you don't need to tell the people that. Anyway, the new CEO of CNN doesn't want his serious journalist sloshed on air, although he's giving a pass to Anderson Cooper for some damn reason. Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper host the Countdown show on New Year's Eve, and they're allowed to drink as much as they want. And I just don't think we've talked about this on the show before too. I don't think it's cool that Anderson Cooper, who is one of their top people, he's also over there at CBS doing 60 Minutes. He's a serious journalist, and there he is on New Year's Eve getting wasted with his best friend, and they get really, really wasted on air.
I think it's fun.
Anyway, I don't know. So they're trying to get Don Lemon not to do it anymore. He got his ear pierced on camera last year, and he also said, I'm a grown-ass man. I can do whatever I want.
Well, that's what happens when you get drunk.
It's true, but maybe your serious journalist shouldn't be doing that on your news network.
So it's okay for white people and not black people?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly the point of that entire section of the show. White people can do it, black people cannot. And I think that's what the CNN CEO is saying to his people. Don Lemon can't.
All right, that's enough. We don't need to keep hitting on it.
There are 2 famous movie houses for sale right now. You guys could go buy them. And actually, one of these movies is really great. The other movie I haven't seen. I think Dale likes both of these movies, and we were actually going to watch one of them. All right, so let me start.
I do not like A Christmas Story.
Okay, so you like one, and I like the other. A Christmas Story, the 1983 classic movie, which is I watch every year, and I would go watch it right now. It's in Cleveland, Ohio, the actual house. It's currently a museum and a 4,000 square foot gift shop with a parking lot.
How big is this fucking house?
I don't know. I think the gift shop is a separate building behind. Anyway, it's a 1.3 acres. It's an off-market sale, so there's no price available, so I can't tell you how much it is. But anyway, if you want to own a piece of the classic film, you guys can buy it and leave the museum as is. I would think that if the people who own the museum and the gift shop were making money, they would not be selling it. So I don't think this is probably not a good...
They're not making money.
Yeah, and who the fuck goes to Cleveland? Also, if you guys want to live in Astoria, Washington, the Goonies house, the 1985 movie The Goonies, it's available. This is the home in the movie where Sean Astin and Josh Brolin's characters lived. Now, do you know this house? Could you pick it out of a lineup?
I think so. Okay. I think so.
House is on the market for $1.65 million. Astoria, Washington is a place that we actually stopped at a cruise.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. I often find, I know that we live in Las Vegas, but there's something charming about the Pacific Northwest. It's completely
agreed. It's
different way of living.
Very green.
It's green. It's constantly wet.
Yes.
But it's just oddly, it's comforting. Yeah. Like I want to go there and live there. But maybe we don't live in America. Maybe we live in Vancouver.
We do like Vancouver. I don't think we want to pay Canadian taxes though.
No,
that would be the problem.
Well, I don't want to live in Seattle.
No,
Portland. No, I'm kidding.
Walla Walla.
Walla. Yeah, but that's so far east, and I think it's completely different.
Yeah, I want to be on the coast. Yeah,
because it's so. Wait,
are you saying
different.
You want to leave? You want to leave
not
Las
now.
Vegas?
Not now. But I'm thinking that if there was going to be an end game to this whole thing, that maybe the Pacific Northwest is where you want to go.
I thought our end game was going to be Hawaii.
It's so pretty there. It's so pretty in Pacific Northwest.
Hey,
the P and dub, as they say it.
Popeyes. You know the chicken chain Popeyes?
Yeah.
They say, copy this. We dare you to do it. Popeyes started the whole fast food chicken sandwich wars back in August of 2019. I remember going. Don't you remember this? I remember going to the Popeyes near our house in Delaware and getting that first sandwich.
Yeah.
And thinking how friggin' amazing it was. Now they're introducing a new sandwich. It's a breading-free blackened chicken sandwich in the true New Orleans fashion, they say.
Yum.
Yeah. The Popeyes culinary team spent 4 years perfecting their version of the blackening technique, I guess.
I thought blackening was just a seasoning, but maybe I'm wrong.
I guess. I don't know.
I really thought it was a seasoning.
This is how serious they are. They've listed all of their ingredients on their website, and they say, go ahead. try to copy us this time because we think that we've figured out how to do it and you cannot. Because, everyone did it. Everyone copied Popeyes.
Well, of course.
McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, they all copied that friggin' sandwich that Popeyes invented. The new sandwich is $4.99. It's available now nationwide. So I think that, Dale, you and I should try it between now and next week's show so we can let people know what we think of this black in New Orleans.
And speaking of Popeyes, and I only know this from CBS Mornings with Gayle King, is Popeyes makes a turkey.
Oh,
I don't know if you can get it now.
Yeah.
I assume it's way too late.
A turkey sandwich or a turkey?
No, a fucking whole turkey that you can buy with the classic Popeyes Louisiana seasoning.
It's probably too late to order.
Oh, I'm sure it's way too late, but they had them on the show. I don't know where you were because I thought we were watching together. So I don't think you can
see it.
I don't think you can get it now. But they had made a turkey.
Well, we've already ordered our turkey from the Honey Baked Ham store.
This was a whole fucking turkey. They made it, and I actually think it would be kind of tasty with that seasoning that they put on their chicken.
Would be. And didn't McDonald's I don't know that we've ever talked about this but I think I remember, didn't they do turkey McNuggets at one point, or is that just some? Oh, that's
I never
Walmart.
wanted a turkey McNugget ever in my life.
Well, we got that bag of turkey McNuggets from Walmart last year.
They were disgusting.
They tasted like basically wet cardboard.
It was nasty.
It was really gross.
Not good.
Hey, I got a list of stupid shit for you guys. I got how many things on this list? 4 stupid shit things that happened this week that you just will not believe. Maybe you've already heard about it. In addition to Donald Trump announcing that he's going to run for president in 2024, friggin' Kayne West, who's already been canceled, decided that he's going to run for president again in 2024. Ye received 6. Now, here is why I am so sad for America. I mean,
this makes you want to require a test in order to vote.
Guys, Ye, because that's his name now, he received 67,906 votes in the 2020 election. That means almost 68,000 people wasted their vote on fucking Kayne West, who had absolutely no chance of winning.
No.
He was only registered in 4 states.
It wasn't even a lot.
Yeah. Amazing to me. Anyway, he's also hooked up with already canceled uber conservative asshole Milo Yiannopoulos. You know who that guy is?
Milo Yiannopoulos?
Thank you. Dale can pronounce things. I cannot. Anyway, Milo is...
How do you not know his name? He's been all over the place.
Milo is literally...
basically in college towns.
The worst gay guy that has ever lived, except for maybe... what's that guy that ate all the people?
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, he might have been the worst gay guy ever. But Milo is second, I think. He is so horrible. Just so horrible. Not because he's conservative, just because he's a fucking asshole. And he's now best friends with Kayne West. They deserve each other. I'm sure that his campaign will go just swimmingly this time.
It's weird because, because...
I'm sure all the Jews will vote for him.
Like Kanye, Milo has kind of been off the radar for a little while now. Because there for a while, he was all over college towns. And it's like he's just not doing any of that anymore.
Because he's horrible.
Well, yes, he's horrible, but I also disagree with the fact that colleges, regardless of where you stand, you don't just not allow someone to come speak.
Oh,
at your college based on the majority of your students' beliefs, because I just think that's wrong. But he's just a shitty person.
I completely agree with you.
It's not that he's horrible. He's just a shitty person.
Right. And we've had this conversation many times.
And Kanye just has a mental issue, like a serious...
He's got a serious mental issue.
I think people laugh at him, but it's also been known that he has said that he has refused to take medicine because he's like, this is not the real me. And I think this is he's just someone who is in the public eye, so you get this more. But I think Kanye really has something. He needs help.
Yes.
And he's just being mocked and laughed at, but the guy needs freaking help. Milo is just shitty.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about non-fungible bullshit. NFTs have been in the news a lot lately, and if you guys don't know what NFTs are, they're pretty stupid. They're basically a digital object that you buy. It has a unique code that is attached to it that is linked to an image or a video, right? So you're buying a picture basically, but it has a unique code to it, so you cannot copy it or divide it into smaller parts and sell it off. It's just this one thing, and you own it, and there's only one of them, which I never really understand, and I can never really get my mind around how this actually works. Because obviously, if you see a picture of, I don't know, a bug online, you could copy it a million friggin' times and send it to every single one of your friends. So how can you not do that with this unique code on the blockchain? I don't understand how it works.
Because there's ways to verify it. That if it was a copy, it wouldn't have that identification to be able to verify in the blockchain.
Anyway, the whole point of this conversation is...
Well, if you're not going to take my answer legitimately...
I did. I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it. I'm just saying, I
just gave you the answer.
Great. I'm so happy.
So there's a way to verify the NFT.
I understand what you're saying, and it sounds legit. I just don't understand how it works. So that's fine.
Okay.
All right, great. So just like cryptocurrency, which has also been falling through the sieve lately, a lot of these NFTs have lost a lot of their fucking value. You've heard a lot about Bored Ape.
Yes.
Bored Ape Yacht Club. Justin Bieber bought one for $1.3 million in January. And it's now worth $70,000. I don't know how an electronic picture of an ape wearing a smoking jacket can be worth $70,000 or $1.3 million, but it's just a fucking picture on your computer.
Yeah, but
it's not even a thing that you can put on the wall.
But when you're worth hundreds and hundreds of $1 million and you figure out...
You could buy stupid shit like that.
What can I spend my money on? I mean, because when you're worth that much...
Yeah.
I think you struggle. You struggle a little bit. It's like, what can I spend my fucking money on?
What is wrong with us that we didn't come up with an NFT to sell like last year? We could have sold some fucking shit and made some money.
Yeah.
Sales are down 77% this year. So
everything's down.
Everything's down. Everything's down. Hey, we talked about Power Slap last year and how that's about to take over the world. But did you realize that there is a competition? It's called the World Sign Spinning Competition. You know what we're talking about? When you drive
people on the corners?
When you drive down the street and you see a guy holding a sign and he's flipping it around and flipping it over and flying it above his head, you know, usually used to advertise local businesses and stuff. Like,
yeah.
You know,
there are some that do it really. I've seen the really good ones.
Car dealerships. Ice cream stores, whatever.
It's usually here as housing developments.
Yes, because we've got a lot of that. It's actually been a competitive sport for 16 years.
Wow.
And this coming January 14th here in Las Vegas at the Fremont Street Experience, about 76 people are coming to participate in this competition. If you guys want to, I want to see. I couldn't find anything on their website to find out like what the winner gets. Like, does he get money? Does he get like a super golden sign?
$100.
It's free and open to the public if you guys want to come to Vegas in the middle of January, which is actually a good time to come here because there's probably not going to be a lot of people here in January.
Word.
Yeah, word to your mother. And number 4, the shit that everyone's been talking about this past week, Taylor Swift and Ticketmaster. You know, we were lucky enough, I think we told you last week that we were lucky enough to get free tickets to the Taylor Swift concert when she comes in Vegas. So we're super psyched. We didn't have to deal with all the Ticketmaster bullshit. But really, I mean, so she announces this tour of arenas, 56 different stops.
I don't know. It's a lot.
And they put all the tickets for all 50-something shows all on sale at the exact same hour, all at once.
Yeah.
What did they think was going to happen?
Right.
It was kind of stupid. Why
I mean, there's only so much bandwidth that you can get.
Why didn't you like space them out?
If you can't handle tens of millions of people hitting your website at once, then maybe it's a good idea.
And
stop.
A lot of people have to be verified ticket holders to even buy tickets.
This was a pre-sale.
Right, exactly.
So
but
it's like holding like an American Express card.
No, but it was a if you got verified, if you were a Taylor Swift fan and you went on to Ticketmaster and you got verified that, yes, I am Scott Wallace. Here's my credit card. I'm a real person and I plan to buy a ticket at 10 a.m. on the blah, 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 blah day. That's how you become a verified fan, right? So then you can buy the pre-tickets. So they're also doing this with the new Adele shows at the Coliseum here at Caesar's Palace. She just announced that she's going to do shows on December 30th and December 31st for New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. You have to be a verified person. This is to eliminate the bots buying the tickets.
Right.
I get it. But the bots still fucking get through.
It's a step in the right direction, but it doesn't eliminate.
But here's what I think they should do. I don't know that I've talked about this on the show before. I certainly told you about this. Put fucking names on the tickets, just like when you buy an airline ticket, your name goes on the ticket. Put names on these tickets so they can't be resold. It's your ticket. It's your ticket.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine said, well, what happens if you can't go?
Then you can't fucking go.
Then you can't fucking go. Or you try to sell it back to the venue or something.
Then Ticketmaster sells some insurance.
Right. Some insurance that says, oh, I got a prostate cancer. I can't go.
I can't fucking go.
So then but you can't give your ticket to your brother. You can't sell it online.
Right.
It's not good for anyone else but you. And you have to show your ID at the door. That's the way we will stop this price gouging where some of these tickets that people are reselling.
$20,000 I've seen
for a fucking Taylor Swift ticket.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like anyone
that much.
This much.
No way.
Just paying $20,000.
Only the Swish Edition. I'd go if the Swish Edition did a live show. $20,000 would be a bargain.
I don't get paid anything, and I wouldn't even show up to
I'm paying you. I'm paying you in more ways than you know. This is good news for mankind, but it is slow, and I don't understand what NASA is doing. It's like NASA is still living in the 1960s. And it's very similar to what happened in For All Mankind. Well, in For All Mankind, the Apple TV Plus show, they went a lot faster than the real NASA's going. But I
can't believe you're comparing NASA to a fucking television show.
Because it was about NASA on this fucking television show.
Well,
and they did stuff really fast and efficiently, and our NASA can't seem to do it. But NASA finally got their Orion rocket off the ground last week, and it's now currently circumnavigating the moon about 81 miles above the surface, but it won't be landing. See, it's a nod to All Mankind. That's exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. A second mission will have astronauts actually on board. There's nobody on that fucking rocket right now. Astronauts are going up in early 2024. And it's 2022 now. Why are we have to wait all the way to 2024 before they're going to send an astronaut up on this fucking Orion?
Can you imagine how fucking complicated that must be?
We've already been to the moon. We went to the moon in the 60s.
Yeah.
And it's going to take them years and years to figure out how to do it again?
I don't know if they're figuring it out, but I mean, you want to make sure people are safe.
They're planning to build a permanent base on the moon.
I actually like this idea.
Sometime in 2025
I feel
or
like
2026.
this is like much safer than the ISS just floating around in space, just waiting to get hit by a fucking space trash bag.
Just go. What are you waiting for? Go next week. We have the technology. Just fucking go. Why are you waiting 5, 4, 8 years? I don't understand. Anyway, the spaceship that's up there now is going to fly back to Earth and land in the Pacific Ocean near San Diego on December 11th. Hopefully it doesn't hit San Diego. And now my little rant at the end of the show.
God,
in addition to my rant about NASA.
This is like the, what's his name? The something Rooney. What's his name? What's his name from?
Ed Rooney. Michael Rooney.
Something Rooney, who was on CBS. He always did his last
little rant at the end.
His rant at the end.
On 60 Minutes.
My mother loved it because that was her favorite part of the whole fucking thing because he always did his rant.
Yeah, what was his first name?
I can't think of his name, but it was Rooney, right?
Yeah.
Dead now. I do know he's dead because he had the real big eyebrows.
Yeah. He was really fun. Andy Rooney.
Andy Rooney. Yes, he was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun.
He died.
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah.
And he had real big eyebrows.
Yeah. He died in 2011. He was 92. He was 90.
He was old.
92
and
years
he worked
old.
at CBS like all the way up to the fucking end.
He worked till the end, it says here on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Wikipedia is where all the information comes from, y'all. All right, but here's the age-old question, which is the new age-old question. When is it okay to spoil television and movie endings? I know. Here again, I'm saying this for the 9th time on this show. I know we've talked about this before on the show. Last Sunday night, 2 nights ago, we watched the epic last episode of The Walking Dead, the series finale after 11 seasons. AMC and AMC Plus finally showed the last episode. It was a 90-minute show. Entertainment Weekly, the magazine I used to fucking love so bad that when it came in the mail, this was before websites. When it came in the mail, I would devour the thing. I'd read every word cover to cover. I loved that magazine. And now I'll go on their website every now and then to see what the news is and figure out what's going on. They fucking ruined the end of the show for anyone who didn't watch it on Sunday night, because first thing Monday morning at the crack, I woke up at 5:30. They had a headline, not a spoiler alert inside an article, but a headline that ruined the end of the show. It basically said exactly what happened at the end of the show. What the fuck is wrong with Entertainment Weekly, and why do they think they get to spoil it for the people who weren't able to watch it live?
Exactly.
So
I stopped following Entertainment Weekly because of the same thing.
It's really horrible, and I think it's very sad that they don't give a shit. It's all about clicks for them on their fucking website. Yeah. They don't give a shit. But for people, some people work on Sunday night. Some people have to go to bed early because they have to get up early on Monday morning.
Right.
And they're maybe going to watch it Monday or Tuesday. I think you got to give people at least a day or two.
Well, no, never.
Or a week.
The spoiler should never be in the fucking headline.
Never be in the headline.
Should never be in the headline.
It's not fair. And I should write a letter to their CEO or whoever. It's just not nice.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? I'm skewering you online. I really am.
The Entertainment Weekly has gotten really bad at that, and I stopped following them.
It's horrible. I really want to cut them out of my life.
And we watch a lot of shit, and we try to watch it when it comes out, but I stopped following them.
Luckily, we did watch it about, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes after it started. So we stayed off our phones, so it wasn't ruined for us, but it still pissed me off. I sent you the article this morning.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, and I actually read it. It was a good article.
It was a really good article,
and
but
it filled in some gaps.
The thing, it's shitty.
Speaking of TV and great TV that you guys should be watching right now, if you guys are not watching White Lotus on HBO or HBO Max, it's in its season 2 right now. We are watching it.
For the last few weeks.
We haven't watched the last episode, but we are just one episode.
Just one.
Anyway, it has been renewed for season 3, and writer Mike White has decided he wants to go to Japan.
For the next one?
Japan for season 3.
Oh.
It'll come out at the earliest 2024. So just like NASA, can't get his shit together, can't get it done faster than that. All right, we love you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey.
Gobble,
get
gobble,
that
motherfuckers.
What do they call it? Tryptophan.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What do they call that thing that makes you sleepy? Tryptophan.
Okay, I take your word for it. Stop saying it.
Tryptophan. It's tryptophan.